Hello! Welcome to my video. Today, I will share with you the 7 habits of successful educators so that our students will optimize their learning journey at school. Generally, for experienced teachers, this should be a sort of a review of the things you've learned so far from seminars or symposia. Just the same, you may pick up some points that you may have likely missed during your professional teaching experience. Or, if you're a budding teacher, this video will be an asset that will immensely build your arsenal of teaching strategies. So, hop in and enjoy this video. Please click the like and subscribe buttons, together with the notification bell to get my upcoming videos. Will that be okay? Let's begin. At number 1. Setting clear and measurable goals for students. An essential habit of effective teaching, setting specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound, SMART, goals. Teachers can ensure that their students are making progress and working towards success. Specific goals are specific and well-defined. They should clearly state what the students will learn or accomplish. For example, instead of saying, students will improve their writing skills, a specific goal would be, students will be able to write a 7-paragraph essay with a clear introduction, body, and conclusion. Measurable goals are quantifiable and can be tracked. They should include a way to measure progress and determine if the goal has been achieved. For example, students will improve their math skills is not measurable, but students will be able to solve a 2-step equation with 80% accuracy is measurable. Achievable goals are realistic and attainable. They should be challenging, but not impossible to achieve. For example, students will become fluent in French in 1 semester is not achievable, but students will be able to introduce themselves and have a basic conversation in French is achievable. Relevant goals are important and aligned with the curriculum. They should be directly related to the students' learning and relevant to their lives. For example, students will learn about the history of ancient Rome is relevant, but students will learn about the history of Australia is not relevant if the curriculum does not cover Australia. Time-bound goals have a deadline or specific time frame. They should include a date or a specific point in time when the goal will be achieved. For example, students will improve their reading comprehension is not time-bound, but students will be able to read and understand a grade-level text with 90% accuracy within 3 weeks is time-bound. In summary, setting clear and measurable goals for students is an essential habit of effective teaching. SMART goals, which are specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound, provide a framework for teachers to ensure that their students are making progress and working towards success. Specific goals are well-defined and clearly state what students will learn or accomplish. Measurable goals are quantifiable and can be tracked. Achievable goals are realistic and attainable. Relevant goals are important and aligned with the curriculum. Time-bound goals have a deadline or specific time frame. By using the SMART criteria, teachers can evaluate progress and measure the success of their goals. At number 2. Using data to inform and adjust instruction. By regularly collecting and analyzing data on student performance, teachers can identify areas of strength and weakness and adjust their instruction accordingly. Data can come in many forms, such as formative assessments, summative assessments, and observations. Formative assessments, such as quizzes, homework assignments, and class participation, provide ongoing feedback on student progress, and can be used to identify areas of difficulty and adjust instruction in real time. Summative assessments, such as final exams and research papers, provide a snapshot of student performance at the end of a unit or semester, and can be used to evaluate the effectiveness of instruction and identify areas for improvement. Observations can also be used to gather data on student performance, such as noting if students are engaged or not, if they're using the correct strategies, or if they're having difficulties following the instructions. Once data is collected, it's essential to analyze it to identify patterns and trends. Teachers can use data analysis tools, such as spreadsheets and graphs, to organize and visualize data, and gain insights into student performance. By analyzing data, teachers can identify areas of strength and weakness, and adjust instruction accordingly. For example, if students are struggling with a particular concept, the teacher might try different teaching strategies or provide additional resources to help them understand. On the other hand, if students are excelling in a particular area, the teacher might challenge them with more advanced or differentiated instruction. In summary, using data to inform and adjust instruction is a key habit of effective teaching. By collecting and analyzing data on student performance, Teachers can identify areas of strength and weakness and adjust their instruction accordingly. Data can be collected through formative assessments, summative assessments, and observations. Once data is collected, it's important to analyze it to identify patterns and trends. Teachers can use data analysis tools to organize and visualize data and gain insights into student performance. By using data to inform instruction, teachers can ensure that they are providing the most effective instruction possible and that all students are making progress. Additionally, using data can help teachers to customize instruction to meet the diverse needs of their students. At number 3. Creating a positive and inclusive classroom culture. By fostering a safe and respectful environment where all students feel valued, teachers can ensure that all students are engaged and motivated to learn. A positive and inclusive classroom culture is one where all students feel respected, valued, and safe. This can be achieved by creating a welcoming and inclusive environment where students feel comfortable sharing their thoughts, ideas, and feelings. Teachers can do this by actively seeking out and valuing the perspectives and experiences of all students, and by creating opportunities for students to share their ideas, experiences, and cultures. Teachers can also create a positive and inclusive classroom culture by promoting respect and kindness among students. This can be achieved by setting clear expectations for respectful behavior, and by modeling respectful behavior themselves. Teachers can also encourage positive interactions among students by creating opportunities for teamwork and collaboration. Another important aspect of creating a positive and inclusive classroom culture is to create an environment that is accessible and welcoming for all students, including those with diverse backgrounds, abilities, and cultures. This can be achieved by providing materials and instruction in multiple languages, adapting instruction and assessments to meet the needs of diverse learners, and creating opportunities for students to learn about and appreciate different cultures. In summary, creating a positive and inclusive classroom culture is a critical habit of effective teaching. It is an environment where all students feel respected, valued, and safe. This can be achieved by creating a welcoming and inclusive environment, valuing the perspectives and experiences of all students, promoting respect and kindness among students, creating opportunities for teamwork and collaboration, and making the classroom accessible and welcoming for all students, including those with diverse backgrounds, abilities, and cultures. This will lead to a more engaged, motivated, and harmonious classroom, where students feel safe to participate and put in the effort to learn. It also promotes mutual respect, understanding, and acceptance among students. At number 4. Using a variety of teaching methods. By incorporating different teaching strategies, such as lectures, discussions, hands-on activities, and technology, teachers can reach all students and meet their diverse learning needs. Different students have different learning styles and preferences, and using a variety of teaching methods can help to engage all students, regardless of their learning style. For example, some students may be more auditory learners and respond well to lectures and discussions, while others may be more visual learners and respond well to hands-on activities or visual aids. Some students may prefer group work and collaborative learning, while others may prefer independent work. One effective teaching strategy is the use of lectures. Lectures provide students with a comprehensive overview of a topic, and can be used to introduce new concepts or information. However, lectures can be boring or unengaging for some students. To overcome this challenge, teachers can incorporate visual aids, such as images, videos, or diagrams, to make lectures more engaging and interactive. Another effective teaching strategy is the use of discussions. Discussions allow students to express their ideas, share their perspectives, and learn from one another. It can be used to promote critical thinking, problem-solving, and collaboration. To make discussions more effective, teachers can use discussion prompts, encourage students to listen to one another, and provide opportunities for students to reflect on their learning. Hands-on activities can also be used to engage students in learning. Hands-on activities allow students to apply what they have learned, and make the learning more concrete and meaningful. Hands-on activities can be used to teach a variety of subjects, such as science, math, and social studies. Using technology in the classroom can also be an effective teaching strategy. Technology can be used to create engaging and interactive lessons, provide access to a wealth of resources, and allow for differentiated instruction. Teachers can use online tools such as videos, games, simulations, interactive quizzes, and virtual reality to deliver instruction and engage students in learning. In summary, using a variety of teaching methods is a key habit of effective teaching. It helps to engage all students and meet their diverse learning needs. Different teaching strategies, such as lectures, discussions, hands-on activities, and technology, can be used to reach all students regardless of their learning styles. For example, lectures provide an overview of a topic, but can be unengaging. Incorporating visual aids can make it more interactive. Discussions allow students to express their ideas, share perspectives, and learn from one another. Hands-on activities allow students to apply what they have learned and make the learning more concrete and meaningful. Technology can be used to create engaging and interactive lessons, provide access to resources, and allow for differentiated instruction. By using a combination of strategies, teachers can create a dynamic and engaging learning environment that promotes student engagement, critical thinking, and collaboration and cater to the diverse needs of the students. At number 5. Providing timely and specific feedback to students. By giving students regular feedback on their performance, teachers can help students understand what they are doing well and what they need to improve. Feedback is an essential part of the learning process, as it helps students to understand their progress, identify areas for improvement, and make adjustments to their learning. The feedback should be provided in a timely manner, as students are more likely to use feedback when it is provided close to the time when the work was completed. Feedback should also be specific and focus on the learning goals and objectives. One way to provide feedback is through formative assessment. Formative assessment can be used to provide ongoing feedback on student progress, and can take many forms such as quizzes, homework assignments, and class participation. The feedback provided through formative assessment should be specific and focus on the learning goals and objectives. Another way to provide feedback is through summative assessment. Summative assessment provides a snapshot of student performance at the end of a unit or semester, and can be used to evaluate the effectiveness of instruction and identify areas for improvement. Summative feedback should also be specific, focusing on the strengths and weaknesses of the student's performance and providing specific suggestions for improvement. Additionally, providing verbal feedback during the class can be an effective way to provide timely feedback. This can be done through verbal comments, one-on-one conferences, or whole class discussions. The verbal feedback should be specific, focusing on the student's strengths and areas for improvement. In summary, providing timely and specific feedback to students is a crucial habit of effective teaching. Feedback helps students understand their progress, identify areas for improvement, and make adjustments to their learning. Formative and summative assessments, as well as verbal feedback during class, are ways to provide this feedback. It should be provided close to the time when the work was completed and focus on the learning goals and objectives. This helps students stay on track and motivated to achieve the learning objectives. At number 6. Reflecting on the practice and continuing to improve. By regularly reflecting on their teaching and seeking out professional development opportunities, teachers can stay current with best practices and improve their teaching skills. Reflection is an essential part of professional development and helps teachers to evaluate their teaching practice, identify areas for improvement, and make adjustments to their instruction. Regularly reflecting on their teaching can help teachers to understand how their students are responding to their instruction, how effective their teaching strategies are, and how they can improve. One way to reflect on their practice is to keep a teaching journal or a teaching portfolio. A teaching journal or portfolio can be used to document observations, reflections, and ideas for improvement. It can also be used to keep track of professional development activities and resources. Another way to reflect on their practice is to seek out feedback from others. This can be done by seeking feedback from colleagues, mentors, or supervisors, or by participating in peer observations or evaluations. Feedback from others can provide valuable insights into one's teaching practice and help to identify areas for improvement. To continue to improve their teaching skills, teachers can seek out professional development opportunities. Professional development can take many forms, such as workshops, conferences, online courses, or degree programs. Professional development can help teachers to stay current with best practices, learn new teaching strategies, and gain new insights into the subject matter. In summary, reflecting on their practice and continuing to improve is an important habit of effective teaching. By regularly reflecting on their teaching and seeking out professional development opportunities, teachers can stay current with best practices and improve their teaching skills. Reflection is essential for professional development. It helps teachers evaluate their teaching practice, identify areas for improvement, and make adjustments to their instruction. keeping a teaching journal or portfolio, seeking feedback from others, and participating in professional development opportunities are ways to reflect and improve. This leads to more effective instruction, better outcomes for students, and a sense of growth and advancement for the teacher. The last effective habit of an educator that I will show you at number 7 is building strong relationships with students, families, and colleagues. By developing positive relationships with all stakeholders, teachers can foster a supportive learning environment and ensure that all students have the support they need to succeed. Building positive relationships with students involves creating a welcoming and inclusive classroom environment, being approachable and responsive to student needs, and encouraging open communication. Teachers can also build positive relationships with students by getting to know their students, understanding their backgrounds, and recognizing their unique strengths and needs. Additionally, building positive relationships with students can help to create a sense of trust and respect, which can lead to increased student engagement and motivation. Building positive relationships with families is also important for student success. Teachers can build positive relationships with families by communicating regularly and effectively, involving them in their child's education, and valuing their perspectives and ideas. By building positive relationships with families, teachers can ensure that students have the support they need both in and outside of the classroom. Building positive relationships with colleagues is also crucial for effective teaching. Teachers can build positive relationships with colleagues by collaborating, sharing resources, and providing support to one another. Collaboration can lead to the sharing of best practices, the development of new ideas and strategies, and the provision of support and feedback. Additionally, building positive relationships with colleagues can help to create a positive and supportive working environment. In summary, creating positive relationships with students, families, and colleagues is a crucial habit of effective teaching. By developing strong connections with all stakeholders, teachers can establish a supportive learning environment and ensure that all students have the support they need to succeed. This includes creating an inclusive classroom, being responsive to student needs, encouraging open communication and valuing their perspectives, and collaborating with colleagues to share resources and best practices. Positive relationships can lead to increased student engagement, motivation, collaboration, support, and trust, which ultimately results in better outcomes for students and a more fulfilling experience for teachers. That will be all for now. I hope you have learned something new in this video. Watch out for my upcoming videos. If you enjoyed this one, please hit the like and subscribe button with the notification bell to receive my future videos. Also, let me know your comments and suggestions down below. Thank you.